Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune, the Pillars of Sypetia, where we last left our adventurers. You all had arrived in the city of Opping. You had come across an individual that one of you recognized the name of, and one of you recognized an association with a group that they used to be a part of. And, well, you left him, went to the guild hall, met the current guild leader of the Arcane, who's only been in power for a couple of days because the last one was, well, tarred and burned and killed. So, you all then woke up a being who had been trapped in the sword, Gwyneira, a shadow user who seems potentially slightly off her rocker, but also has been trapped in a sword for, well, a really long time.
Just shy of 2,000 years.
Yep. Seeing as Idham remembers stories of the War of Heaven, but was not alive when that happened. And
I get it, I'm old.
Hey, old fart.
Yep. And
Guess I'll show you up any day, younger. Youngin.
That was the only appropriate response.
you all went and you met with the following day. You met with the leader of the arcane head of the army here at Opping, who seems to be far more capable of an enchanter than the head of the arcane guild. And he said, yep, he would identify your sword and staff, but you're going to have to do something for him. And you're going to have to go and find out what happened to one of their frontline forts that they haven't been able to get in contact with, that has some sort of bubble around it. You all traveled. You came across a Sypetia patrol and moved past them without any difficulty. Came across a Delit patrol. Azazel told them off. And you finally arrived at the frontline fort, which looked, from the outside, empty and pristine. And you found this bubble around it, as you had been told. You all took hands to make sure that you would try to make sure you come out at the same spot, and stepped in.
We ended last session holding hands.
Kumbaya.
Hello there. I don't think we're singing Kumbaya.
Azazel was thinking it.
Was he singing it off key?
Kumbaya!
Bad recorder noises.
Here, give me
Felix
that
was attempting to
harmonica.
cover his ears, but his hands were being held by the other people.
No,
Who's on the
right
end?
here.
No,
Works.
I'm holding your hand.
Your hands now.
I mean, I assume I'm on one end because I've got the capybara under one arm.
Alright, so you all walk through the bubble. Upon doing so, you all feel clean. You feel pristinely clean.
Apparently there's a germaphobe that put his bubble up.
And as you look at yourselves, you are clean.
Well, that's the first in a while.
I haven't been this clean in centuries, man.
It's it. Dude.
Cleaner than if you had just taken an hour-long bath and scrub.
Wow.
Cleaner than I've been in centuries.
So we know your loincloth's been nice and clean now. Oh, I didn't even think about that until now. Well, at least it's clean now. There's no permeating stench for it. Thank God.
We suddenly realized that we don't stink anymore because who
Wafting
knows what the
Deva
last
crotch,
time we
if you
took a
will.
bath was.
I'm mean, salt water, great for the skin, right? That time on the boat.
So what is everything
So
else?
that's the first thing you notice. The second thing you notice is the smell of smoke.
That's not clean.
Clean, but smoke.
Somebody had one.
So
job.
we got
What
lit
kind
on
of
fire.
smoke it is.
Somebody had
If
2
it's
jobs.
sage, the
and
air
they
is very
passed the first
clean.
one, but they missed the second one.
And as you look upwards, you see that there are fires all over the fort. Although it doesn't look like the fort itself is on fire, it looks like things are being burned in and around it.
What's the area around us look like after we go through that portal? Is it just the forts in front of us?
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple hundred yards away of mostly field. Not sort of like plowed field, but plains type, couple random bushes.
Can we see how far along, like the border of this bubble, can we see how far? I'm assuming it encompasses the entire city.
Yes, and it's not a city, it's a fort.
Fort.
It probably barracks maybe a couple hundred people.
Okay.
It's the size of a good shopping center.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe the Park Meadows Mall.
Okay.
So, good sized fort, but certainly no city or even a town.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do we see anything living?
Not outside, but it has a wall. Although as the wind shifts, you do see a flag of Delit flying over the fort.
Is it what would be the, is it still an Arcana check I can do, or is that a Psionics check?
What are you trying to do?
Just like detect magic.
Arcana.
Spell
Is
work.
it Arcana? Spell work?
Yeah.
I think you don't need to detect magic.
Well, no, like I want to like detect like if there's concentrations.
Oh, gotcha.
Like key points on the fort if there's
I got you, my bad.
like a point of origin, if you will. I'll do spell work.
Assuming the grounds, you said will like feel
30.
Yeah, hey, I mean,
18 plus my 12.
spell work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Arcana.
You asked me, and
Fun shifts and skills.
Just look at me like, what the fuck?
you asked me this earlier. Do you not remember?
No, I do.
yes, your ability to cast spells and understand spells,
Yep.
other than, enchantments. So if you have a high enchanting skill, then you could, identify magical items or create magical items.
Yep.
What do you have in your enchant?
6.
It's in your practice, I think.
3.
Should be.
No, it's in intellect, yeah.
Intellect.
Guessing
I don't have a lot in enchantment, but I have a lot in craft and religion and stuff.
I got a 2 spell work.
Into your ability to do magic.
Well, most of my things are shadow. So that's why I didn't put.
Well, you can use shadow for anything other than detecting magic.
Yeah. I just have to reallocate when we level up next
It'll be
time.
fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Moving on.
Yep. So,
I kind of
the only concentration of magic that you can detect is from the bubble around you.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna find anything out. Just stand out in front of it. Let's.
Your armor is right as
Well,
Yes.
it's also the flag of Delit. So.
yeah, which is where he's from.
Yeah.
Which is why I asked.
The issue is that if the place that has the flag of Delit flying is being burned,
Well, it doesn't look like it's on fire.
okay.
It's-
Where's the smoke seem to be coming from?
I mean, It's from around the wall and inside, but it looks more like concentrated fires, like things have been lit on fire more than.
Does
it's
it
been
smell like
bogged
burning
by
bodies?
fireballs. Make a perception or knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Do I have a minute?
You may, if the rest of the group's willing to wait for 1 minute.
Okay.
Here, let me smell the air real good.
If the tall blue man is just... Ooh, I'm gonna wait a minute.
Just step
He's
away slightly.
focusing.
I think we can drop hands.
But I like holding Felix's hair.
Like a
17.
tongue.
17?
Damn.
Okay.
I rolled 2 10s.
No.
You do smell some burning bodies. It doesn't smell like it's the only thing, but you definitely smell burning flesh. And it's possible it's not human, it could be animal, but you do smell burning flesh, burning hair.
Could we just clean up something from a battle?
Burning mammals.
Yes.
Burning mammals. Smells like mammal.
On fire.
Don't you just love the smell of burning mammals in the morning, afternoon? What time
What
of
day
day?
is it?
Evening.
Okay, can we see
Afternoon.
out the bubble? Is it like perfectly transparent on the inside?
It is perfectly transparent on the inside.
And it looks like the same time of day that we entered?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Is the sun moving at all?
Over the last minute, no, but wait an hour maybe.
Okay, so we're not in a time warp.
Well, we don't
thingy.
know about
We don't know.
We've only been standing here for a minute.
Well, let's go see what they're doing. Might be cooking dinner.
We've been recording for longer than you guys have been standing here.
Stick in the ground, draw a line where the shadow is.
There you go.
It moves at
Okay.
approximately the expected pace.
Okay. Not a time thing.
All right, Az, lead the way. This is your people.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Hopefully. If not, you have a lot of backup.
You can tank a few shots if we have to attack back,
As he
right?
opens the door and gets shot full of arrows.
44 AC.
It's alright.
Oh, good to see you guys too.
It's alright.
If you didn't start shooting, I'd be insulted.
That really wasn't recommended.
Now we gotta kill you.
That is what he is here for. Hi, ping, ha.
Well, shall we?
Yeah, let's see what's happening here.
Lead the way, Mr. Armor Man.
So you all approach, and as you start to get a little closer, you do hear some sounds from inside of, it sounds like life. You hear voices, indiscernible as of yet, but raised voices shouting things to each other. And once you've closed about half the distance, you see a couple of people in dark colors climb up onto the wall and draw bows at all of you.
Don't hide behind Az.
Halt! Stay where you are! Do not approach! Do not approach! And Azazel will stop.
I'm hiding behind him, so I assume I stop as well.
I'll stop.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
I'm gonna keep going, Felix.
I was thinking of doing something, but I will stop too, I guess.
Like, I want to be cocky right now.
I'm not going to be cocky.
Turn around from whence you came. Leave immediately. We are quarantined. Do not approach.
What are you quarantined for? Get quarantined.
Well, we're not exactly 100% sure, but it's infectious. And, well, we've lost half the men.
Magically infectious?
Magically infectious.
God damn it. I was trying to not make a smirk while saying it, but... Shit!
What sort of symptoms?
Red boils, and then death.
The plague.
Well, that's oddly quick.
You get about 3 hours.
That
Do I
explains...
recognize this at all?
You don't.
Like, at all?
Can I roll
No
a
roll
check?
even for it? Okay.
There's nothing we can roll to see if it sounds
I
familiar.
mean, red boils and death could be 1,000 things, and it could be none things.
Okay.
I like that. Could be done.
With weird magical bubbles.
Well, you could ask about it if you wanted.
It did make us clean.
It did make you clean.
Could I
you might
make-
have been stepping into a attempted sterilization or decontamination area.
Can I make a apothecary check to see if I could figure out, like, if that's like something like along the lines of like what would line up with that? But, like,
As far as the bubble
like,
goes?
yeah, like
Yeah, you could do that for the bubble. Yeah.
dang it, 4.
Okay.
30.
It's a bubble.
Okay, perfect.
You felt
I got
walking
nothing.
through it.
Do animals get infected as well?
Yes.
Okay, Ringo, go. I'm just kidding.
We, it was a trap. It was a trap set for us. We took the fortress, and when we got inside, there was a small explosion, and dust just washed over, well, all of us. It doesn't seem to have affected all of us right away. It seems to come in waves, but we haven't seen anything else that's happening with it. So we erected the sterilization bubble to, at least try to keep things on one side. So do not approach. We don't want to risk all of you getting whatever this is.
Where was it? Was it a Delit stronghold we came from? Like we were tasked with the mission from that dwarf was Delit.
No.
Yeah, well,
No, that
It
was
was
Sypetia.
Okay. Just trying to make sure everything's
Yep.
okay.
As far as he knew when he sent you, it was still under Sypetian control.
And the other Dalit people didn't know it was under their control yet either.
Certainly didn't say anything.
I'm pretty sure we asked and they said.
We did ask.
You're right. Yes. Yes.
Well, technically, we got the answer. I mean, we could go back. Tell them what happened.
What do you think, Oz?
Well, I don't necessarily want to just sacrifice the men to good luck, hope you die quickly.
I'm not really into geopolitics, but that seems pretty low to use chemical warfare or biological warfare on.
It's war.
Well, I don't know. It's my first time out of my country.
Can I do a check to see if I would know whether or
Second
not
time out of my country. Thank you.
Sypetia could know how to make something like that?
Sure. You could make a knowledge check. And now that you know that there was a powder, now you could, if you wanted to try to make some checks, now that you have a little more information, because it could have been a spell, it could have been a powder, it could have been a potion, it could have been something in the water, it could have just been... Now that you know, okay, powder, air transmission, now if somebody wanted to make checks to try to connect some dots.
Sure.
I got a non-nat 20
Okay.
on my check.
Okay. For knowing if Sypet had the...
Ability to do this.
So as far as anything you know, this is something like that to infect an entire fortress of this size. It's pretty potent stuff. Certainly not something your run-of-the-mill apothecary would have. And you don't know of any notable apothecaries that answer to Sypet. And this would take a notable apothecary. You all would likely be familiar with their name if you found out who manufactured this.
The curses and stuff.
This is a long shot, but it's kind of tying into my history of working and looking over shipping documents. Would I, knowing a powder, would I have seen something like that running through shipping? Like any of the paperwork, seeing something of that going through like the
Legal substances were part of the main trade stake. That's where a lot of the stuff would go through those trading routes.
Here's what I will let you do. I will let you make a luck check in order to determine is it likely that your family / the docks you worked at probably transported something of this kind, as long as it wasn't, at some point in time. Sure, this stuff, hard to know. But I will let you make a luck check on whether you might have happened upon that specific...
Can I assist him with that?
I believe you didn't really spend much time in that, so that would be a little too far for
that's fine.
luck.
History.
Yeah.
4.
So
Okay.
you realize that you could burn that one luck and re-roll that dice.
You could, if you desired.
But then I would just take whatever the roll, not the roll plus the luck.
You
one
would
luck.
still get to add, because that's just a...
All right, I'll burn the luck and roll again.
Sure.
23.
Okay.
There's a spot for used
7.
luck now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is a spot for use luck now.
Yeah, I just used it.
Yep. 7?
Yeah, 7.
Okay. No, you relatively stayed away from majorly hazardous, life-threatening to the entire ship stuff.
Okay.
You know that it definitely crossed your family's desks, but that wasn't any of the kind of stuff that you wanted to deal with. That if you get too close, bye.
What is that big thing?
Bye.
What is that big thing called? That they always have like the shipments like.
Manifest.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
23 history. So, you definitely do know of some people who could have manufactured this. As far as you know, none of them live in Sypetia. The closest one that you know of... So you know of one in Balmomia, which is also at war with Sypetia, and would likely be reluctant to trade, something this potent that was able to be used as a trap against their enemy. Also, as far as you know, none of them are from Delit. The Diocese of Wacheslia definitely has someone as well. And then the rest of them that you know of are further away than... Sure, any number of them could have traded, but at that point you're getting into the... Who knows who it might have been at that point.
Well, what the hell do we do about this situation?
Have you been able to determine anything to where it might have been made or where it might have come from? Well, no, but we did have scout reports. Abandoned building to the east, but they said it looked to be in good condition, but that was the only thing in the area other than this.
How far east?
A few miles.
How much healing would this thing, like what level of healing would this require to heal? Now that I know what it is more
Something
specifically.
like this, you would likely need an antidote, which would require some apothecary skill in order to create. You could definitely, without too much healing capabilities, you could stabilize individual people temporarily.
But not like a permanent thing.
Not permanently, without an antidote. And then you would be risking yourself by being too close, and you may go down.
Yeah. I don't think any of
I
us
think we
have
should
a
maybe head east.
I think that's
See if
probably
we
a
can
good
search
idea.
for some answers over there.
Agreed.
We'll be back.
I hope we're still here.
What's your name?
Jackson,
Good luck.
thank you.
We can send him to the office to give him some advice.
Give him one last happy memory.
We've had people for this.
No, we aren't.
Part of me feels like we are constantly pimping Gwyneira out.
You gotta take that part of your brain, go
Hey,
back
now.
and shoot it.
Before.
Go back and
Hey
shoot
now,
it.
I decide to flash my own breasts. Thank you very much.
Fair
You
enough.
can't tell me
you
what
did,
to do.
You did it in the bar all by yourself.
That was mine.
Fair enough.
None of you are in on this sending others to the office. It's all me.
Fair enough.
Except for Perske, just carousing one once.
Fair enough.
Alrighty.
To the east.
So you all head back to the border,
Yep.
and as you step through, you all feel a powerful burning sensation.
Sterilization.
Round 2.
You got it,
The cleansing fires shall burn.
All of you take 20 points of fire damage.
Ouch!
Remember to subtract your resistance from this.
So I have 5 resistance, 20 points, so 15 points of fire damage.
Yes.
Cool.
Bless you.
That was the additional 5.
I have a tissue, please. Oh, gross.
You all feel confident though that if there were any particles of, well, anything,
They're gone now.
and probably not anymore. You're not sure you've ever been cleaner.
Do we all look all sunburned?
A little bit.
I say maybe next time we just send one person in.
Capybara slightly singed.
Cooked meat.
It smells really similar to what we just walked out of.
Roasted mammals.
That smell seems to be following us now.
You'll never forget that smell.
Alrighty, so you all head east.
We
Now I have 69.
And you find a little trail that's taking you along. And before
Can I
too
do
long,
Sorry, can I do a perception check to see if we're being followed?
yeah,
It's going to be a 19.
okay. You do notice that the amount of birds in the area has increased.
The amount of birds.
Birds. And you do also see a large bird of prey circling up there. By large, it's a little hard to gauge exactly at this distance. You could make a check if you wanted to. It looks like it probably has about a 15-foot wingspan.
Not a rock. Cool. Happy.
Good. Is that?
Can't have my
I'm
capybara.
assuming it's open ground next to us.
Yeah, there's some bushes, scattered bushes, but yeah.
We're not in a forest or anything.
No.
Okay.
We still. Is this?
Are they circling the fort?
No, they seem to be closer to you than the fort, and it's got more of them as you continue east.
Can I do a perception check on the ground to look for any scoring marks, any indications of possible struggle?
Would it be an apothecary check to see if I could figure out why they might be doing this?
Yeah.
Could be 8.
8. Okay. The ground is too grassed to really determine that.
I got a 1.
Nope, you got no idea.
There's some birds up there.
Hey, look, guys, it's a bird.
Look at all them boards.
Bird.
That's dare be the Flying Dutchman.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep an eye out and keep...
While we're walking, I would like to walk over to Xander and have a quick little conversation.
Okay.
Xander.
Yes.
I feel I need to apologize to you. Wasn't the nicest person to you yesterday. I'm going through some stuff. So, when I'm good and ready to let you know what's going on, I will let you know. But for the time being, I'm going to need you to hang on to something for me.
Okay. Well, before that, I want to apologize as well. I won't push as hard as I was, but I'm here if you need to talk. So.
And at that point, I will hand in the harmonica. My harmonica, and kind of just hang back for a minute or two.
Like, I'm just kidding. You know, like, just keep walking, I'll just grab it. And... You've always held on to this thing. I'm just gonna stuff it in my pocket.
Okay.
Next to my keepsakes.
I'm gonna go talk to Gwyneira.
Okay.
So, tell me about this master of yours.
Well, what do you want to know?
Anything. So what does your master do?
Well, he came to me when I was a child, and well, he showed me how. Well, helped me to accept how terrible parents can be.
Were your parents terrible?
Well, I thought so.
What did they do?
Well, they were poor, and they, well, they didn't let me, have the same things that the other kids got. And, well, they, expected me to try to work. I was 6.
That's hard. That one is hard, definitely.
So yeah, he helped give me the strength to get away.
Did you just leave, or did you kill them?
Oh, I killed them.
Oh.
It was easier that way.
Why?
Well, then I got the house.
You wanted the house. They were poor.
Well, then I sold it to somebody else.
Ah. And it's because your master told you to do these things.
No. He just helped me.
What was your master's thought on what you did?
Well, he didn't say no.
Okay. Let me change tracks a little bit here. If you helped me to learn how to contract with something, would it have to be with your master?
Well, no, it wouldn't have to be. You can contract with whatever you want. But I can guarantee, unlike many things out there, that my master has more power than he will use against you.
Does he ever ask you to do things?
Well, every once in a while.
Like what?
Well, there was this one time that... Well, he wanted me to try to get some other people to join him. He said he really needed some more followers. They were foolish.
Is that the only thing he's asked you to do?
Well, he told me to go a couple of places.
Just go there? Or
Yeah.
He didn't ask you to do anything while you were there?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Strange.
things always happened when I was there, but he didn't tell me to do anything.
Okay. Is there any kind of checks I could do to figure out what the hell she's talking about?
Whatever you want.
Shadow check? Would that work? Or should I do it? Could I do insight? Would that work?
Insight would be better than a
Okay.
shadow check here.
You son of a bitch. No, that's a 7.
So what are you trying to figure out?
I guess... I don't know. I guess kind of if, like, this master is evil or not.
Well, you know that many things dealing with the shadow are seen as evil.
Okay. I can't do
You
it.
could be considered evil.
I can't do any kind of alignment check or anything.
Not based off of just what she's
Okay.
telling you about her interactions with this thus far.
Okay.
He's more of a benefactor.
Interesting.
He, benevolent, maybe better. He, you know. He's never tried to take over my body.
Do a lot of beings that you can contract with do that?
Well, if you try to contract, yes.
Okay.
Most shadow beings are evil to an extent.
That's fair.
Most of them reside in the hells.
Guess.
So if you try to contract with something that's more powerful than you, well, you know, soulless bodies.
Will he ever ask me to do anything that doesn't align with my own morals?
I can't say never.
You don't know what kind of morals he has.
Don't really care.
Okay.
He's taking care of me.
Fair enough.
And I contracted with him when I was 6. Morals wasn't quite in my vocabulary.
That's fair.
Too many letters. I don't think I'd even gotten to R yet.
Fair enough. Too many letters.
He might be a slow learner. I don't actually say that. I don't say that.
But up, but.
What do you mean moral still isn't in your vocabulary?
I mean, there is that, yes. It probably is not.
Morals? What are
Well,
morals?
at least I know what the word means now. I just choose to ignore it.
Okay, there is. Yeah, that's fair. Is there any way I could talk to your master before deciding to align with him?
Well, of course.
Okay.
It'd be foolish not to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
While this is going on, can I do a perception check of the birds to see if they've gotten
Yeah.
lowered,
Closer.
closer? Thanks. That's the word I was looking for.
Words are hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Says the English major, so you know it's true.
That's 8 again.
The
Just the 8.
the small ones have gotten more numerous. The big one has gotten closer.
Well,
Looks like there's probably 20-ish birds up there right now.
okay.
Not specifically circling, but very much in the area.
Okay,
I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
You're good.
Sorry.
I'm not sure what else I need to say.
Where's Azazel in relation to where we are? Where I am.
He's close to the front of the group.
Okay.
He's not quite leading the way, but he's right up there.
Yeah, because I did say I was hanging back.
Yeah.
Feet wise? 20, like 10 feet?
20 probably.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just kind of shout up and say, hey, just relay that information to the rest of the group.
Yeah. That's
The hell?
potentially concerning.
What?
I think it's got bigger wings than I do.
That's kind of scary.
Do you think maybe we should do some healing checks on each other to try to get back
Yeah.
those health points that we lost?
We could surge.
I'm gonna just healing
I
hand
am
myself.
not a healer.
I was, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah. You didn't even keep one?
I have a 1,
Okay.
but it's the base 1. But because some of the feats went away that I had to go that route, and I chose to not go it
And that's fair.
because, speaking with the other person here, you have healing hands?
Yep.
What do you got?
I've literally thought
Also healing hands. And some other stuff more useful in combat. Or yeah, we can surge. You know?
I'll probably surge.
I'm just gonna
So you said
surge.
it's 1 recovery. It's your recovery value.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I was telling you guys a quarter of your maximum. You by spending 1 surge, you get equal to your recovery.
So 8 hit points? If your recovery is an 8, you get 8 back?
Yeah.
That's why you have more surges now than you used to.
That makes sense, okay.
Yeah, I did change that so that it was
Not 1,100 magic points.
no.
Disappointing, Nate.
I know.
What is 15?
Can I stack 5 surge? Can I surge 5 times and get all my hit points?
You can surge basically once
Did you
every
put
6
nothing
seconds.
in your recovery?
No, I have 3. But I have healing hands, so I'm gonna just healing hands myself. Actually, that'll be easier.
Don't you have a... Don't go back to here real fast. You could just do a healing check on yourself. Instead of using... Do what you want, but you could do a healing check on yourself instead of spending the power points on healing hands. I don't know.
I could use essentially 2 surges, right? To get rid of.
I'll healing check myself.
I'm just going to do a healing check on myself. I used 1 surge.
Yeah, and I'll use the surge too.
I have enough
18.
surges.
Okay.
My healing's only 1, so I'm just gonna use 2 surges.
That's fair.
You regain 3 plus your recovery.
That puts me back.
17.
That puts me...
5 plus your recovery.
So, 8.
8 healing hands. I spend 1 power because it's...
I'll leave it as
recovery
that.
plus
I
healing,
don't mind
which is
having 4 hit points.
15 for me. And
Difference.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
So
sounds...
Azazel will just spend 1 of his 42 surges to...
Yeah.
I spend 1 of my power, which I can get back more of by spending a surge than I...
Yep. Yep. Azazel doesn't expect to have 42 rounds of combat before his next extended rest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, seeing as you guys have been walking for all day, it's evening. You guys can rest any minute now.
We've been walking, and the DM hasn't gotten us anywhere. Chad!
Yep.
How close are we to
This hut.
this hut?
You do see it over there now.
Okay. What's around us? Is there any sort of high foliage, trees, anything?
No.
Like it's just flat still?
Still scattered bushes.
Let's get the bushes and that freaking.
Do you want us to? Should we stop outside?
The birds have doubled, and the large one is still closer.
Can you let me know when it's within 30 feet,
When that happens, things will have changed.
Oh dear.
please? Okay, hang on a second. Can you let me know when it's in 60 feet?
Sure.
Do you want me to just put up a storm pillar underneath it?
It's still a few hundred feet up, right?
Bummer.
Yeah, how high does your storm pillar go?
50 feet, I think.
Actually, do me a favor. Let me know
No.
when it's 80 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't say how high it goes. The range is 50 feet. Area's first one.
Doesn't say conjure an X-foot tall pillar.
Yeah. Just says every 3 power you spend past the original 3, increase the burst by 1.
20 feet.
Okay.
Alright, you all just still walking along?
Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that.
Okay. You arrive just outside of the hut. And what's called a hut, as you realize, is not quite a hut. It is... It's 85 feet wide, about 70 feet long.
Is that fuck?
75 feet long.
Yep. And it is 2 stories.
It's like a log house.
Bigger than a log house.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the front that might indicate what this is?
A solid door and a handful of windows all around.
Can I do a shadow check on the building?
Sure.
I want to look in one of the windows.
Okay. You're doing one on the same wall as the main door? Are you doing it on the same wall as the main door?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go to window 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Okay. You are looking into a long hallway. Stone on the floor, wooden walls, a number of other windows, and it's you see some stairs leading upwards at the far end.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the first window. I have time.
Is it dark in this hallway? Or is it relatively lit by the windows?
It is relatively lit.
I have a feeling I should be looking at roll 20.
What you see out of the first and second windows.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
There is now.
That fucking bird.
God-forsaken board!
I had to zoom all the way out to see that.
Yeah, sometimes it generally starts at the bottom.
Yeah.
But it tends to pull you in when you're at the top of the screen.
Yep.
What you see is that. And it is a door on the right-hand side of it. Yep, there. At that ping. Leading into where the main door is. There.
Okay. I want to do a check to see if the door is trapped.
Okay.
Can I see if it's magically trapped?
Yeah.
Is that just wisdom of any kind?
To check if it's magically trapped.
Yeah.
That is going to be an enchantment check.
Okay. $17.
Okay. You do not detect any magical enchantments on the door.
Okay. What is a just regular traps check?
Perception.
Oh, you're right.
I got a 14 on my shadow check.
Okay. You do not detect any shadow magic on it.
Does anyone want to check if there's regular traps? I don't have the best perception.
I can do that.
Looks to be about 60 birds up there now. But it does not look like the big bird has gotten any closer.
Non-natural 20 on a perception check on the door to see if it's trapped.
Okay. You do not find any traps on the door.
Is the big bird yellow?
No.
That would be infinitely
I
more
will
terrifying.
attempt to open the door.
Okay.
Different color in different countries.
Really?
Yeah, like Big Bird from
It
Brazil
is
is blue.
Really?
Unlocked.
The door is unlocked? You said there's no traps, right?
Yeah.
Correct. And that is what you see before you.
There's a well.
There is.
Well, well, well.
What is it with the endless pits?
Who said this one's endless?
Oh, well.
Good luck.
The other one wasn't endless.
It
It was only
wasn't.
3,000 feet deep.
Yeah, only 3,000.
Only 3,000. Did we just leave the tree back in the town, essentially?
He's outside the
He's
inn.
outside the inn, he's planted in the ground, being a tree.
Yep.
He's growing roots. He's
Alrighty.
Okay, then.
Azazel will go ahead and step in.
I'll step in as well.
Sure.
I don't have control of my character. Wait, maybe I do.
It's like exact most of us don't have control
I
over our
don't
lives.
either.
I did not.
Do any of us have control right now?
Apparently not. Fixing
How rude.
now.
Thank you. I will move them closer so people can get in there more.
Dior. Dior.
Okay.
Everybody has powers now.
I will step in as well. Ha, yes, I can control the capybara.
Are there shadows in here?
Hmm?
Nothing.
There's shadows everywhere. Almost.
There weren't shadows in the open field when we were walking over here.
I mean, I'm sure
Did
there
your
were
shadow just suddenly
some.
disappear?
Yeah.
Can't really hide in my own shadow.
I'm sure some of the
That's what I'm trying
bushes
to
had
say.
And there
shadows.
is a door there
They just were small.
and there.
Okay.
Nothing else in this room?
And of course this one.
Correct.
Which way do we go? Which way do we go?
Well, we should check the first floor before we go upstairs, in my opinion.
That's fair.
So, either
Was there anything in the hallway when you looked in?
just some stairs. Right.
Yeah. Candles.
Right or left?
Left.
Buddy.
What would it be?
Left. Or up, or whatever it is.
Yeah, upper right.
Left. Right.
That's one.
Can I do a check on the door?
Yeah.
Upper door to make sure that's not trapped.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a 23. No, 22 to perception.
You do not detect any traps on it.
I will open that door then.
Okay.
You step in and you fall in a hole because you trapped the door, not the floor.
What the fuck?
I guess I kind of made the decision. No, I just opened the door. I didn't actually go inside. Oh, no, I went inside. We'll go right there.
We'll go inside.
Inside, you see numerous bird cages. The other thing that you notice right away is it reeks in this room of dead bird.
Gross.
Old dead bird.
That's disgusting.
Also, in the middle, you see staircase going down.
Going down.
Is there a roof to this room?
Yeah, there's a whole second floor above you.
Okay. Well, when I see bird cages, I'm going to immediately think that there's an open hole in the...
That's fair. That is fair.
Well, this might explain all the birds outside.
So, should we go check the other door then?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down we go.
You said the door was right here?
Yep.
Okay. I'll check that door also for traps.
Okay.
That didn't roll. But I'm going to burn a luck because it was a 2. So. Much better. That's a 19 to perception.
You do not detect any traps.
Cool. I'll open.
And it's a small little kitchen area.
Is there any food in there?
There is food in here.
Fresh.
Fresh-ish.
What's the light level like in here?
Dim, but easy enough to see. It is getting dark out, so it is definitely getting darker.
It's okay. I have dark vision now.
Very nice.
Is there a...
That's a level 2 move.
Is there like a ladle or something, or like something that like stick-like in the kitchen?
Speaking, does everybody have? Everyone has at least low light now, right?
Yeah. Low light is normal.
Okay.
It's just normal dark vision blind sense.
Thanks for asking that question.
Alright,
Because I was like, is there a chain I'm supposed to follow? Oh, well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna...
I mean, you don't have to take dark vision before you take blind sense. You could stay at low light and then take blind sense.
Well, for the sake of people who don't have dark vision, I'm gonna grab the nearest ladle, I'm gonna cast a light on it, and use it as a torch.
Okay.
You're just using a ladle?
Yeah!
That's great.
What happened to your lantern that you have?
I'm too lazy to pull it out of my backpack. There's a
Does
ladle.
light
There's a
have
perfectly
a
good
size limit
I have to cast it onto something, so...
on just an item?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
says... I
Here,
think it...
just cast it on my sword instead.
Mr. Flex.
You cast it on your
Your
staff.
sword?
I don't have the staff.
The magic sword.
The magic sword you left with the enchanter back at the
Yeah.
city so he can...
I copied it over into my inventory, so that's where I got caught up.
I was like, wait, we have them?
Which is why he cast it on a
Yep.
ladle.
Yep.
Continuity!
Fine. Warhammer. I don't know. I have another melee
That's
weapon.
allowed.
Oh, shiny Warhammer!
There we go, I'll cast them
And it
Warhammer.
is 30-30.
Yeah, it's a bright light 20 feet around, then dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Sorry,
Lasts
20.
for 1 hour.
Do we want to explore this room at least a little bit?
Which room? The one that goes
the
down?
kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen?
Yeah, before we go to any of the others.
Yeah.
I say we go upstairs before we go downstairs.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I want to go into the kitchen.
It makes me nervous that Oz is still in the corner of the right door, or the left door. He's like, I don't want to move.
You just look back at him and you're like, I'm nervous.
My wings have been clipped. I'm inside a building. I can't fly.
There's bird cages. I'm kind of bird-like. Don't put me in a cage.
You don't want to be a dancer in a cage.
Don't put baby in a cage.
Don't put baby in a corner.
Nobody puts Birdie in a cage.
Don't put Azzy in a cage.
Is anyone else coming into this room with me?
I'll follow.
Food.
I'll follow.
I just want to see if there's anything interesting, kind of like dig around and see what's in here.
I saw it.
Perception check.
I'm going after that cheese wheel.
Move your carriage.
Cheese
Yeah, look, the big old block of cheddar cheese on the table.
Felix, would you like some cheese?
No, I have no desire to eat. Thanks for asking.
I'm going over that big cheese wheel on the table.
22.
Okay. Looking at anything in particular, or just...
No, I'm just kind of glancing around the room, seeing if there's... if there's food that's not spoiled, or, if anyone stashed money or anything in here.
Well,
and what the heck is that?
Oven.
Oh, okay.
Slash fireplace, slash etc.
That's actually where they keep their gold. Is in the oven.
You never know.
Anyone want baked bird for dinner? Got plenty of it outside.
Anyone want
Alright, so, you're all looking around, and you don't find anything valuable, but the food is... it looks like it's been here for days at the most. Certainly not weeks or months or years. There's no dust on it. There's no mold, other than where there's supposed to be mold.
Does this strike anyone else as weird? Because it seems oddly abandoned for being so fresh.
It's got ice cubes still in
I think
it.
we should explore
Not
smoke.
quite that new.
Agreed. I say let's
Really well insulated.
It's a magical ice cube.
I say we
Get my
start
reference.
heading upstairs exploring.
Mine.
We can head out of the kitchen, go back into the
Yeah,
room with
let's go.
Az and Felix. Come on.
Okay, yeah, if there's nothing interesting in here.
It's the one door that I don't check and see if there's traps or hidden traps on it. So I'm going to check and see if there's traps on this door too.
Okay, go ahead.
15.
Okay. You do not detect any traps.
Fling that!
I'll open that door too.
Fling it open.
Okay. You're now looking into the hallway.
Let's head upstairs.
Is that the only door that's in that hallway?
That is.
There's not one that leads into the weird bird room?
That's correct.
Okay.
It's the boardroom. The board.
Void.
I'm
Boyd.
going to
The
pull the
void
staff
one.
off my back. And I'm going to ask it if it detects another presence. Outside of
Fine presence.
outside of the normal people here. The normal group.
Define presence.
That concerns me.
Evil presence? Shadowy presence?
Well,
When I run Gwyneira.
she's got something. in
No.
her head.
I specified out of the normal group,
She's not part of the normal group.
besides Valira. We really gotta work on our communication.
You need to take me out more.
Buy him dinner.
Do the staff a favor, God
Hey,
damn
you guys have. Well, okay, what's your fancy then? This is gonna be a whole side tangent now. What are you in the mood to eat
Cheese.
or consume?
Elf.
Okay.
Elf.
We know where
Staff
we
has
can find
a-
one of those.
Staff has a little more eclectic
Not in the mood
tastes.
for bark.
Or cheese or bird.
I'm wood.
Yeah, we could just add it to you.
That's cannibalism.
And
I know this.
you say that like it's a bad thing.
No one else can hear this but Zach. But I mean, like, is that really so out of the realm of possibilities for this staff?
That's where he draws the line. Cannibalism.
Yep.
No.
That's his limit.
Eat wood.
Elf, huh?
Give it a flower instead.
Yeah.
Do you detect another elf here besides my brother?
No.
Do you detect another being besides the 7 that are within close proximity from the normal 7?
Living?
Doesn't have to be living.
Yes.
Thank you.
Staff doesn't need to know that.
I know. That's just me being an asshole out of
every now and then you might
So
be
is
missing a
Valera.
toe. You might be missing
Usually
a
have
toe.
up though, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
so is he. That was the point.
The two of them, you can get one full
We
up.
have a full
Yeah,
up.
let's sandwich these two together. Here you go.
Here's mine. Getting together.
You two have kids, you have one human kid, one elf kid. There is no in between.
She is sexy.
That's true. Is it like the mermaid and the centaur getting together and they just both human halves go together?
Do you need a picture of a minifigure for Valera? No, you're not going to use anything.
I'll proceed to head towards the staircase.
She's just going to watch us.
Yep.
That's rude. I guess I'm going to follow them. Bye, ass. We're leaving you in the freaking kitchen.
No, he'll come. He'll just bust through the walls.
He's over there stuffing his face full of cheese.
I'm gonna whisper to. I want to ask Volkus if she knows anything about those birds, or that. Well, not those birds. The one freakishly large bird. If that's unusual.
Unusual for where I'm from? No. For the Dawn Realm? No. For some places up in the mountains? No. For here? Yes.
For here, okay. Just sets off some wrong bells, but I was just curious.
Your bells are right.
Okay, good to know.
Birdkeeper Tammy. We go upstairs and there's...
I missed that sign on the door.
Now
Done a
open.
perception check on the door instead of next to the door instead of a shadow check.
Do we want to check the stairs? Are we being like uber careful or...
Whoa, look at you. You're like, fuck
Move our
out.
asses!
Gwyneira's on a mission to get to level 6.
I thought you were
Aren't you?
too.
I am, but
He's casually strolling.
Blame it
into
on
the
somebody
six.
else and it won't seem quite as desperate.
I like to do a stealth check, by the way.
Okay, go ahead.
Are we all being stealthy or is it just you?
I'm way too fucking flashy for that. Realistically, so is he.
Right now.
Right now. He needs to go jump in like some black
That
dye
is going
and
to
turn
be
emo.
13.
Okay.
He can't. Both our parents are alive.
That's, you don't have to have dead parents to be emo.
No, that's to be rogue.
I guess I should say at some point.
Alright. You're trying to be stealthy.
Trying to be stealthy.
As we all just stare at him like doing this.
I'm hiding in the shadows. I'm drunk right now. And I am playing a theme song. If I'm not stealthy right now, I am playing a theme song.
What's your theme song?
And the worse my stealth checks get, the louder the song becomes.
Mana do 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 do. Mana.
That one.
No, I actually just take the spin or the spatula with the sun and say, "I am here." Right?
Look at me!
We are here! We are here!
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You can't see me.
But that's what I do as an intimidation check in Zoidberg.
They are not intimidated, but they're sufficiently creeped out.
They're not intimidated, but they're cringed.
Hey,
So are you all
bro.
heading up the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let Smiles go first.
Hey, I'm easily expendable. I'll go up the stairs.
No, you should let your brother go up the stairs. Or
All right,
Matt.
Sauces will go up the stairs.
All right,
It is
Sneak Master or Tanky Boy. Sneak Master.
Yeah, shoves ass up the stairs.
Equally surprised that Gwyneira, small stature, shoved Az up the stairs.
He probably let me.
He was like, oh.
It's more like... Move your fat ass!
It's like shoving a brick wall. You're just floating and it's like pushing you like up into the air. You're you're going vertical. Going horizontal. Like, move!
Putting full weight behind it.
We're gone.
because we teleported up the stairs.
Yep.
Top right.
Yep.
Top right. Thank you.
You see, you are in a shrine.
A shrine.
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 2.
Are there any symbols
Are these the pillars?
of Sypetia?
Yes, all of them in one
They were
room.
hidden in,
Just did a nice little line right here.
they were hidden in this random
The
shack.
5 pillars of Sypetia.
Remember
Well
how
done.
Owen,
Campaign over.
Owen said that he's
Character
gonna
sheets.
kill it. Our characters are gonna die tonight. We actually just got to the end game.
Okay, so are there any
Just
symbols
on the drug
in,
truck.
like on any of these pillars or
On the ship.
anything?
They're not on the pillars,
Okay,
but on the altar, there is,
Is that the red thing in the corner? There?
yes, the red and gray thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Let's go take a look.
I'm down for looking at creepy shrines. Let's go.
Not the first time. Not the last time either.
yeah.
Certainly won't be the last.
I'm gonna hide in the shadows and do another stealth check.
Okay.
See how much louder his song gets.
It's a 22 to stealth.
Nice.
He just doesn't talk. He's just quiet.
So, there is a symbol for Arrakis, the lawful evil deity of shadows and assassins.
How do you
Uh-oh.
spell
Said
Arrakis?
Larakis?
Erakus.
Erakus.
Yes.
The lawful evil.
Yep.
Well, that can be good.
God? Goddess?
Deity.
She.
Goddess.
Deity.
Okay.
Most often female personified
I see.
deity. Since they can choose, all of them can be gender fluid, but they are most often depicted as female.
Yeah, if I was a deity, I would be whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah.
Would all of us know this symbol for Arrakis, or would we have to...
Yeah.
Okay.
To find out specific things about their tenants, specific things you might need to... But that's common knowledge. Anyone that's ever visited any kind of temple that has more than just one deity, which is almost all of them, knows about the prime deities.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around the room and just see if there's, like, any items around.
Are the columns in the center just columns, or...
They are just columns.
Okay.
They're not pillars.
So there's like any significance to
Over
them?
in the corner, though, that is still smoldering.
Okay.
Mm.
It's like a cauldron.
It's a brazier.
Nothing at the altar.
Nothing at the altar, no, other than the symbol to Arrakis.
What's this?
Torch.
Oh.
I'm gonna go look at the brazier.
And that is a door.
Oh.
Ooh! Door!
Which actually you can...
Actually, I'm gonna go...
The door is here, underneath the arch there.
Yep.
Cool. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's actually a doorway, so you can see into it a little bit.
What
It
do
is
I
a little
see?
hazy through there. Good.
What do I see through this doorway?
Alright. So it is definitely hazy. So it is lightly obscured. But it's a wooden floor, wooden walls. You can tell it does go past that, but you would have to walk in or successful perception check to see further in.
Oh, perception check.
Alright, perception's poo-poo.
15.
I was gonna help him, but I would just
Your
make it work.
perception is poo-poo?
Yes.
What is your perception?
3.
Oh. Mine's only a 3.
You see a couple of bookshelves in the middle of the room over there. the desk over there.
Do I see where the smoldering's coming from? Or the...
Like someone
Yes.
hotboxed this room?
Yes.
It seems to be from further in still. You can't quite see the...
Then we want to go in?
Let your brother go in first. Or Azazel.
Let's let Oz go in. He's got the armor for it.
I'm not sure I want to step into that smoke.
Should we check
Does
the
this thing do
smoke?
magical?
Someone can make checks.
Sure. What do I roll?
Depends on what you want to find out about it. If you're checking for magic, then make an enchantment check. If you're checking it for, composition or apothecary check would be a good one. Any knowledge check would be useful.
I'm gonna do an enchantment check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a spell work check.
12. You just want to see if it's magic.
Yeah, just to see if it's like a
not that way.
like an innate thing.
I didn't see it. I literally just looked.
What? What am I missing?
Okay,
Yeah, they're there. Sorry.
so I rolled a nat 1, but plus my spell work is 13, so don't
You
I
could
still
also use
fail
the
somehow?
luck.
I already burned that one, the one I had.
That's
Yes.
still a fail.
Still fail? Okay. That count as 2 as well? From like the reverse, like the nat 20
No, it's just a 1x on top.
Okay.
14 apothecary.
Okay.
It's just if you get all 5 of the 20s,
Then
when you put the skill into one of the skills,
Okay.
it's a 2.
Okay.
Gwyneira?
12.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So between the two of you,
He falls.
you determine that this smoke is from something burning and not from a
As it's just a hot box. Don't worry about it.
It's not from a spell or anything.
correct.
Okay. So the smoke itself is not magical.
Correct.
Oh, it's magical, alright.
Is it smoke or is it a powder?
Kind of magical.
It is smoke, not
Okay.
powder.
Okay, I was just worried we were just gonna open that door and bam, get infected with whatever the soldiers had.
That's what Oz was worried about.
So
Well, we confirmed it was smoke.
we will definitely tell
Yes.
everyone what we found.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
I know I asked this 1,000 times with Thundering Strike with Cav. Just go with me on this. Can I use Shadow Reach with Thundering Strike to clear out the center of the smoke or close to the door to push it away?
Yeah, it'll allow.
Have any kind of force damage? Does anyone have any kind of force? Anything?
I mean, I can clear a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it's all dependent on...
Azazel will tentatively step in.
I'll step in as well.
If you guys are just going to step in, I'm not going to do it then.
I think they were waiting for you to do it first, right?
No.
No?
Azazel.
Oh.
You guys said it's burning and not the powder. So
Okay.
he tentatively steps in.
Let's try to find the fire and put it out.
And then he takes a couple more steps. Well, I think I see what caused this.
Oh no, is the nice pristine bear rug on fire?
Not the velour
There is
bear rug.
Fire! Oh dear.
What is that?
What that? Who that? New phone, who this?
I like how you're looking like this when you could just zoom in.
That takes too much effort.
It's just funny. That's all. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just because Nick's doing it too, and I'm like, you can just zoom in to see what it is.
It's dead frog person.
Yes,
It is
dead.
dead frog person.
He's dead. That's
It is a dead lizard man.
Oh.
Is that what's burning?
It is.
The frog man itself is
Smoldering
burning?
in the bed.
The dead lizard man.
Cause that I could think of off the top of my head. Spontaneous combustion in the dead of sleep.
Also possible.
Could I see?
Anybody want fried chicken?
There's definitely potent spells
Frog
that
legs.
could cause that.
Lizard legs.
Typically not of just the fire persuasion, but typically requires something more than just fire, either some divine or shadow or extra oomph magic.
What?
Nothing.
I was zooming as well.
No, I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at what they said.
I'm sorry, I'm all the way zoomed in and I still can't see. I gotta get closer to that.
What's that on the desk there? Can I go check that out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I go check out what's on
I want
the
to
desk?
check out the bookshelves.
I want to make sure he's not smoldering anymore.
Could I check this room for traps?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, please do that before I
Is
step
he
in.
still? Is the lizard person still alive?
It's a 19.
Okay. You do not detect any traps.
Bookshelf. Ooh, books, my precious.
Please do me a favor before you pick up that book. Check it for enchantments.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Nope,
Okay.
I'm lighting it on fire.
Xander.
I'm gonna.
So as you're looking at the desk, before you actually start touching it or anything, it is a solid wooden writing desk. And there is a book with hand-scribbled notes in it. What languages do you understand?
I understand common and primordial.
Okay. Look at you go. It is in fact in primordial.
Yes! Can you make out what it says on the current page it's on before I even touch it?
Salute. It appears to be notes. A lot of it you don't currently understand, and it stops seemingly mid-thought, end of a sentence, but mid-thought. They seem to be, from what you can tell on this page, they seem to be notes of an experiment.
Okay, now I'm gonna check
And the last sentence is, I've shown it to them.
That's it.
That's what the last sentence is.
Okay. I'm gonna do what would I do enchantment or spell work to check for any sort of arcane? I guess not traps or just something that would be enshrouded. Would enshroud the book.
Lasting magical effects would be enchantment.
Okay. I'll do-
Versus spell work is more of like casting magic missile.
Okay. I will do an enchantment check then on the book.
Okay.
19.
Okay. You do not detect any magic on the book.
Okay, then I will pick up the book and I'm going to start sifting through the notes.
Okay. Make an apothecary check for me. Or other knowledge check. Make a knowledge check for me.
I'll check. Okay. 17.
Okay. You're starting to take a look, and this is definitely a notebook of somebody who was well versed in chemicals, potions, herbs, things like that. Far above your understanding, so a lot of it makes no sense to you as you're thumbing through it, but you can at least recognize that that's what this is about.
Okay. I'm going to turn around with the book and just tell kind of the group. I might have something here that might have to do with the lead on the powder.
Idham.
Got the highest.
Me.
Smoldering lizard man.
Smoldering
Smoldering.
lizard man. Dead?
Dead.
Okay. Stop the smoldering.
Okay. How are you stopping smoldering?
I have an extra cloth. I grabbed extra clothes from somewhere, I remember. Using those to dampen.
So you're...
Yeah.
As you raise up and put your hands down the first time, a poof of red dust
Oh no.
comes out from his body.
I'm glad I moved.
And
If I die, I die.
You can't make your food character now. You gotta wait.
Just you wait.
Uh-oh.
it spreads out 15 feet.
God damn it.
Man, you guys are like birds of a feather. You flock together.
So that's going to get
The power of God.
Idham and Xander.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to touch the body.
Oh well. Get what?
Hmm?
We got what?
You got
We got.
hit by the powder.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Sneeze.
You said it was a red powder, right?
Red powder.
Do you
Powder.
feel jacked now?
It's cocaine.
It's just pure, unfucking filtered Coke.
Cocaine
They're not
and
hallucinating.
red Kool-Aid mix.
Redstone dust.
Gets into the bloodstream faster through the Kool-Aid.
You open your mouth and electricity starts going in between your teeth.
Well, the second I see that, I'm gonna walk back, and I'm gonna just go like a couple of feet back, and then I'm gonna start thumbing through that book on if I can recognize anything with red powder. If
Okay.
the color red or something with powder just pops up in any of the pages.
Okay.
What's next to him?
Next to him is a dresser.
I'll just take a look at it.
Okay.
Do I see anything interesting on these shelves?
So, on the shelves, they are filled with notebooks.
Oh, jeez.
It looks like to be about 100 notebooks. All handwritten, as you're just glancing at them. All in, do you speak Primordial?
That's what I'm double checking right now. I do speak Primordial.
All in Primordial.
I speak Common, Primordial, Abyssal, and Draconic. I know, it's kind of random, right?
Elementals, demons, dragons. Sounds about right.
And humans. You forgot the humans.
They don't matter.
Fair enough.
It's called
Felix,
balance for a
so
reason.
you found the chest.
Yeah.
There's a chest back there.
Well, I sent 2 messages to people. Is that a chest up there? Glad I figured
Where
it out.
did you send it?
I sent it to you on Roll20. I whispered it to you.
Oh, I didn't even know.
No one's looking at the chat.
No.
I know. That's fine. Don't care.
I'm on Do Not Disturb on Discord.
I'm still going to send you a message on Discord because that's how I communicate with you. I'd like to check the chest for traps.
Okay.
Like to check the traps for chest.
It's going to be a non-natural 20.
Okay. There is a trip line attached to this chest.
Can I disengage a trip line?
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
What is your sleight of hand?
It is a 5.
Oh damn! Actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah, mine's only a 2.
Now, if you do fail this, you will probably set off said trip line.
And yeah.
What's yours?
Don't you have... No, the ring gives you something to your sleight of hand.
No,
don't
it
you?
doesn't.
That just
Just
gives me
tools.
thieves' tools.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 slide. I have 2. Just slide.
Which would give you which would give you advantage at trying to disarm this.
Can I?
Well, Felix has to let us know that there's a chest.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I
Okay.
let everybody know that there's a chest.
Okay.
And right now I'm asking the group.
There's a chest, guys!
Azazel's got a 4.
Can I spawn the thieves' tools for? I guess I never really messed with the ring, but
Can we assist each other with this? With the tripwire?
This would be more. No, there's only room for one of you to work on this.
So, I can burn luck.
That's true, you can.
So at this point, I think it'd be better for me to do it because if I roll shit, I can burn a luck. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it then. And it'll be easier.
Are you using the thieves' tools?
Did you hand him the thieves?
Yeah, I was gonna go over there and pop him out for him.
Oh, yeah. You want to do that then?
Yeah, I'll give
Okay.
you the thieves tool so you can have advantage.
So it's advantage, you said?
Yep.
That's going. Thank God, because the first roll was a 3, the second roll was a 16, so it's going to be 21.
Okay.
Yes.
So you start tweaking at the mechanism, and there comes a moment where you think you tricked it, or where you think you tripped it, and you slide just a little bit past, and it clicks off.
Well done.
That was a 20 DC.
Are these more shelves? What are those?
So I'm assuming that there's no more traps since I took the trip mine off.
Those are they're closets
Okay.
or cabinets or something.
And this.
They're a little stool, little end table.
Okay, go for it, yeah. Yeah. That was a communal thieves ring. I mean, It was
I'll
tough.
give it back to you. I mean, it's not something that we need to attune to.
Correct.
So, can I open the chest then?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
So, you open it up, and inside the chest is a lockbox.
Another one of these.
A lockbox?
Mm-hmm. This one is steel. And it looks, at first glance, to be thickened, hardened steel.
How big?
Yeah.
Damn.
Can I check that for traps?
Yes!
That's going to be a 11.
Okay. You also do find 2 trip lines on this.
Gotta take those tools back.
The keyhole itself is also trapped with a fail-safe that if it's jimmied too much, the lock will break.
So if we have... Okay. I think what I would
We
do-
should look and see if there's a key.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What is the weight on that?
12 pounds is heavy.
Pretty thin bars. Okay.
I want to start going through like cabinets and stuff.
Okay.
I must Idham, you said you were at the dresser, right?
Yep.
So as you open up the dresser, it is clothing. And it is traveling clothing, but it is nice traveling clothing.
I'll rifle through it to see if there's any keys.
Jaimie,
You do not find any keys. There's a couple of pouches, there's a backpack even hanging in there, but
Yeah.
What size?
Yeah, I'm at least starting.
the pouches are...
Clothes. What size is it?
Oh, it looks like they would fit the lizard man.
I'll take the backpack and the pouches and stuff, some of the clothes in the backpack.
Which also means that they likely fit you, potentially a little bit loosely. It's a little stockier built than you, but it's approximately right size for you, size large.
For 8'10" tall?
Yeah, that lizard man's about 7.5 feet.
Okay.
Jesus. So,
I'll
well,
take-
some of it might be slightly wrong proportion, but at least close.
Backpack. Pack. Cool. Yoink.
Cool.
Clothes.
Alright.
I'm gonna check it for traps before I just pull it open.
Okay.
I don't want to be stupid about this, especially with the other things being trapped. It's not horrible. Perception, you said.
Yes.
15.
Okay. none of them appear to be trapped.
Okay. Now we'll open.
Okay. So you open it up, and it is full of, not necessarily full, but there's lots of glass vials, some with stuff, some without, some plants in them, some bottles, some containers. Lots of little things like that.
Okay. Is anyone else going to help with these? Or should I just keep going down the line?
Is that just a set of armor there?
And it's actually a clothing mannequin more than a set of armor.
Oh, okay.
These ones too down here. Oh, is that another chest?
That is a chest, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll make my way to the next one. Might as well, right?
Go ahead.
I'll do a check for traps first.
Figured you might.
That is going to be 23.
This one is not trapped.
Cool. I'll open it.
Okay.
Stop.
Could also rifle through the desk.
That's true.
It doesn't have any drawers
Oh,
or anything.
never mind.
It's just a plain writing desk.
Right over there.
Yes.
Okay.
You open it and it is empty.
No secret compartments?
None that you find.
I'd like to do a perception check, see if there's any
Okay.
secret compartments. I'm going to burn a luck.
Okay.
Why not? It's going to be a 16 to perception.
Okay. You do not come across any hidden things.
Okay.
I'm just going
Compartments or
to
otherwise.
keep making my way down the cabinets.
And it seems like all of them are filled with the same things.
Are these also clothing mannequins down here?
Yes, they are.
With clothes?
Yes. These ones are nicer clothes down there, not traveling.
Still gonna steal them.
That's fine.
All 3 sets.
All right.
Steal the clothes. That's very nice. Why not, right?
Has anything involving red or the words red or powder caught my eye fiddling
There's
through the notes?
Lots of things with powder, lots of things with red. Nothing that has red powder, though.
Idham, how do you feel?
Like I could die at any moment.
Well, okay, that's...
That sounds like mortality.
Sounds normal.
Exactly.
Not what I was looking for after inhaling red powder, but...
Did you
sure.
inhale it?
I was in mid-breathing while you had wafted over me.
Is the lizard man wearing anything?
Certainly not anymore.
Okay. I just wanted to see if maybe he had like the key in his pockets or something, but
Maybe not in any pockets.
Lizard man be
Search the body.
naked.
yes, but I'm gonna hold my breath and be very careful about this.
Okay.
What's your perception?
3.
I'm going to have you make a sleight of hand check.
Oh god.
I'm gonna back up 15 more feet to the other side of the room.
9. Can I burn a luck on that?
Of course. I haven't told you what the result is yet, so yes. You may burn as many lucks as you'd like on it.
If the last one was better, can I take it, or do I have to take the one I re-rolled?
You can take whichever one's higher.
Do you have the information for...
I don't think I want to.
The what?
The ring?
I'm gonna try one more
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Or can I only use one?
Yeah, you can burn as many lucks as you want.
I'll give it back to you.
That's
It's just the
9.
ring. It just pops out feet
Okay.
from one man.
Based.
So you are poking, prodding. You see there's a little chain around his neck.
I'm not going to try and grab it.
It looks like that chain does tuck under his body. You are going to need to... You do not feel like you are currently being careful enough to retrieve it.
Okay, but nothing happened while I was...
Nothing happened
Okay,
thus far.
so I am going to step back and say, I think the key might be around his neck, under his body. I am not good enough at this to try and get it.
Okay. Can I use Shadow Reach with the staff to try to get the ring off, or the necklace off with the staff?
Yeah.
So slide a hand.
Yes, at disadvantage because you're trying to use the staff to...
Even with the thieves ring on?
Yeah, because that's not
Okay,
going to help
alright.
you with
Okay, at disadvantage.
moving a
you said?
staff to grab it.
Okay.
If you're using your hand, normal roll. If you're trying to use the staff, disadvantage.
Okay. So, slide a hand, right?
Yep.
That's going to be 13.
Okay. You poke around with the staff and you shift it along the chain, and there is in fact a key there. And you try and pull it, and as you start trying to pull it, it is jerking the head some. And you can see little puffs of powder puffing out from the head. And you realize you are not going to be able to get this key off using the staff without pulling.
Okay.
What is the chain?
It looks to be a thin metal decorative chain. Probably not gold, but looks goldish.
Clasped how?
If you want to get over and take a look.
Without touching, sure.
Yeah, okay. So you get on over and you take a look, and it is a simple thumb clasp on the back.
One-handed?
Yeah.
Mage hand. Easy clap. Be back 30 feet.
Alright, perfect. You, and it,
And pick up the key and bring it over.
yes you do.
You have mage hand?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright. You are now holding the key.
What does this open?
This box. And I'll hold up the box.
I'll insert the key and try to open the box.
Alright. You do so. And in it are papers. Documents. And looking at them, they are definitely in a... Are you all taking a look at this? It is definitely not written in the same hand as the books you all have been looking at. Also, they are in abyssal.
I can read that.
Not primordial.
I can read that.
So what did he say?
Can I look at them?
Well, it looks to be a contract.
A contract lady.
Oh, I bet she could read abyssal too, huh?
Yes, she can in
Did
fact.
she come with us? Is she just kind of like chilling behind us?
Well,
She's in the kitchen.
did you note that she came with? Because I thought that she was still at... Oh, you guys left her at the hotel.
No, we
No, she
brought
came
her
with
with.
us.
You did bring her with?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Earlier
we
in
could-
the session, she came with us into the force
I
field
was
and back out of
talking
it.
with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought...
No,
yeah.
so remember she went downstairs, we went and woke her up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
wake her
yes,
up. Sure
they give her the
yes,
food.
I remember now, I remember
Capybara has basket of food on.
Yeah.
Basically
Yep.
has her
Yep.
breakfast on his on her
now.
back.
You're right.
breakfast, which was never explicitly eaten.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she was snacking on it all day.
Gotcha.
Nate did say she was snacking on it all day.
Yes, I did.
I would like to try and read it, though.
Okay.
One day my languages will be useful.
What languages do you have?
Sylvan and Celestial.
Maybe not in this campaign. If you put points into linguistics, do you get more languages?
Yep.
How many points?
4.
Okay.
4 for a language.
For language, over 5 physical to get fester.
Athleticism. But
Sorry,
yes.
athleticism, yes. Okay.
Yes. All right. And it so it looks like it is lining out terms between Grushlan, who seems to be an alchemist of some sorts, and would be safe to assume is probably the person in charge of this house, seeing as the clothes in the closet look like they could fit the lizard man in the bed. Maybe the lizard man in the bed.
The clothes no longer in the closet.
Yeah. Clothes that were in the closet and were on mannequins.
Do you care how I spell Grushlan?
No.
Okay, I figured he wouldn't really matter that much since he's dead.
We're gonna make him the most important character.
That's fine.
To his resurrection.
Hey, not Azazel
I'm
yet.
pretty sure that that's higher level
That's
than
a
we
level
are.
9.
Yeah.
And then every single time in your notes, you
Carry around his body until we can resurrect him.
Oh my
Bring
God.
him back.
Bump him too
Call
much.
him Chet.
Or we just, every time we're about to go into battle,
We need a bag of holding.
Okay, and it's between Grushlan and...
the Hex Organization.
Damn it.
So what?
Hex organization.
And it is signed by Rashak.
By who?
Rashak.
You know, the guy that we hate?
Do we hate him?
I mean, you don't. We do. It seems to be signed by Rashak. It's the Hex organization. I'll tell them the contract. Can I tell what the contract is for?
Yeah, so it looks like it is outlining the specifications of some alchemical reagents, different ones, as well as some enchantments that they would like done. One of them is a bomb of red powder. Must have a high transmission rate and cause death within 24 hours.
You two are fucked.
Well,
Us
rep.
two? Highly contagious?
I guess that's fair. We're all
Holding up a
fucked.
paper to your
Okay.
What?
Just gonna slowly back up.
I'm standing right next to you, buddy. Come give me a hug.
Yeah, you're about to walk past Idham to get to the door.
No, I'm gonna go up here and just start banging on the wall.
Let me out!
I know there's a saying somewhere.
Okay, well, nothing about a antidote.
Nope. They didn't care about making an antidote. Not to say there wasn't likely to be one.
I'd be in the basement.
Can
But,
I use summon undead
Just drink
to bring
every
him
single
back?
vial in the cabinets.
What?
Just drink
Does it
every
work
vial in the
that way?
cabinets.
No. Create Thrall
Every
is
vial.
a
Question.
higher level.
No.
So I'm not high enough. level.
Drink 'em. Hey, where's the tree? Do we have a job for him?
No.
Jungle juice.
Of life.
Are there any other papers in there? It's just that document.
Yeah, I mean it's a multi-page
Sure.
document, and it, like I said, it was outlining a couple of different things. that they wanted.
Does it have any kind of name for the bomb?
No, because that would be all the stuff that he would come up with. This is the contract between the two of them.
Okay.
Of the Hex organization
Hiring him
to make things with these specifications.
Okay.
You don't care how you do it, just do it.
Yeah.
Yep. That information would probably be in a workshop or something like that.
I guess we should basement, yeah.
Can I check the lockbox for any secret compartments?
You do not find any secret compartments.
Damn it!
Are you going to check the other chest again? The one that the lockbox was in for any secret compartments?
You do not find any secret compartments.
Damn it!
Well,
No hidden panels in the walls.
You do not find any hidden panels in these walls.
The mannequin's foot wasn't hiding anything in it.
Nope.
I feel like you're mocking me right now. Just gonna ignore it.
Well, I suppose we should probably start
Mocking
heading
me, aren't you?
back downstairs-ish, huh?
Alright. We'll head back to the main floor. And at that point, we're going to go ahead and take a short little break and come back in just a little bit.
Okay.
Thanks for watching our Pillars of Sypetia video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out our other campaign going on right now, the Library of Taba. We're a pretty great group over there, and we look forward to seeing you in both places. Thanks for watching again. Tune in next time.